Hello everyone, welcome back to the Way Out Workshop. Hope everybody's doing well today. We don't got a lot going on the farm at the moment, nothing to do with the tractor. So today I'm going to take care of a couple of things I've been neglecting. So we have this old MotoMaster Eliminator mobile booster pack. When I say old, I think it was purchased back in 2009. I think it was in 2016 when I replaced the battery in it, and I didn't use it at all, almost. So I went ahead and I took the battery out. In most cases, if you've got one of these styles of batteries and you haven't used it and haven't kept it charged, it can definitely kill the battery, and it'll stop working. So we have a 12 volt 18 amp hour battery here. It's a sealed type. I think I picked that up from Total Battery. So we're going to go ahead and get that replaced. So we need a Phillips driver. We're just going to pop these screws. Trying to do this in a way that you can actually see what's going on. You might hear some music in the background. I really like to listen to tunes when I'm working. Problem is I don't know what's copyrighted and all that stuff, so I went ahead and downloaded some of the stuff that's available for free off of YouTube, and I just got that playing in the background. So as you can see, there's a couple of screws that you got to remove, and then there's this plate that holds in the battery. And it says battery to be replaced by qualified technician only. Wow, it's got a toll-free hotline. I should actually call that and see if anybody answers, but I doubt it. Anyway, it's just to hold the battery in there. As you can see, all those screws were back in because I've got a really bad habit of starting something and then maybe, I don't know, a few months or a year later actually finishing it. So I've learned to, when I take something apart, I put all the screws and everything back where they were. That way I don't lose anything or misplace them, and it takes me forever to find them. So that's the positive side. Need all them. And this is the negative side here. Now usually you can tell by the color of the insulation on the conductors, these ones being black and those ones being red, but as you can probably see, we have a red wire in this one, or at least there's some red there, and we have a black wire on this side. So just in case it's like that, remember how the battery was in there so you can get it back in the same way. So you're going to want to have a look down in here And make sure when you slide that battery in that nothing's in the way. So problem I've had in the past is those wires there in the top, they get stuck on the battery. Will get stuck on them and then it won't go in all the way. So I'm just going to take a little bit of time, tuck them up so they're out of the way. And now let's try sliding this battery in here. So of course, again, we have our positive side and our negative side. So of course we want the positive post or terminal on this side. And you know, I know it says you gotta use a qualified technician, but if something's this old, it's out of warranty, you know, these things aren't cheap. You're paying at least a couple $100s for one, and this is still a perfectly, as far as I'm concerned anyway, it's still a perfectly good unit. It just needs a new battery. Now in this case I didn't get a new battery for it. What I did was I took it out because the charger in here works fine, but when that battery's really low, I find it doesn't work as well as it probably should. So I have a trickle charger over there, and what I did was I removed the battery and I just hooked it up to an LED light. So I had a bit of a load on it, and I let it drain almost completely. And you want to do that for you know, an old style battery. With a lithium battery, don't do that. They're not designed to be discharged completely, and if you do discharge them completely, it'll shorten their lifespan. So it's best to only allow a LiPo battery to discharge to around, I think they say you get the most life out of them if you only allow them to discharge to about 20%. So the hard part here is actually getting these things back together. Just take your time. Once you get it started, then you're laughing. But I'm gonna try to pull this battery out a little bit so I can get at it a little easier. Let's do that. One more if I can get it. Make sure that block washer doesn't come off of there. I probably could have put that on. Maybe I should have put that on the other way. Thing with this is you just want to make sure that you get that tight enough. And you want to make sure that your wires are going to be tucked away. Okay, so let's do this second one here. I don't have as much on this one. Tuck it in a little bit there. Okay. Like that. Which way are we gonna go here? Yeah, maybe we'll go this same way again. Why not? It's one thing I didn't do I always forget to do is, that was silly, take pictures. I mean, you got your cell phone. Everybody's got a cell phone these days. Take some pictures, what it looks like before you take it apart. And then you can put it back together correctly. Well, what did I do here? Okay, I'm alright. Oops. Remember that one. Now this one's going to be hard to get on there. Let's see if we can get her without too much struggle. Oh, look at that. We got her this time. Okay, so I'm going to turn this up and make sure that's down all the way. I can get a screwdriver in here. That's when I arrange these wires so they're not putting as little stress on them as possible, and I can get them all tight, get everything in there. Okay, so hopefully I can get in here with a screwdriver. Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Go ahead and a little bit of overkill, I guess, because I don't have anything smaller handy. Okay, that's that one. I gotta find my needle nose pliers. Huh. I'm not sure where they are. The last place they're gonna be is in my tool pouch where they belong. But hey, you never know. Could have happened. No, nothing. Alright. We will struggle with the large pliers. Okay, so now we got to put that qualified technician thing back on there. Get this in all the way. It seems to be. And we just pop that back in. See if we can get this. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's back in. Remember, battery to be replaced by qualified technician only. So I didn't know there was Canadian Tire qualified technicians and this kind of thing. I guess, I mean, really, I'm an electrician, so I'm a qualified technician. I don't have my cordless with me, so I'm struggling the old manual way. Don't really see people using screwdrivers anymore, and so you can see my method. I'm actually turning it with the shaft too. There you go. Okay, it's all back together again. Connections are made. Let's see what we got. Now, I was having some problems with this button. I'm guessing it's just a little gummed up inside, dirty, and not making a good connection, but let's see what we got here. So it's saying medium charge, so it's not a high charge, I guess. Light works nice and strong. Let's go ahead and let's check the voltage on there, see what we have. Okay, so we have, of course, DC voltage here. So you want that, not the wavy line, you want the one with the solid line and the dotted line underneath it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not. I'm trying to look on my phone to see if you can actually read that, but I don't know, we'll see. So right now we have no voltage, but I believe because it's not hooked up to a battery is the reason that we have that no voltage there. So we might be able to get voltage when we press this button. No. It's showing a voltage draw when you turn the light on. I can't remember. Oh, there we go. There's light back there, so I had to hook that up. So I've got 12.6 volts. I mean, that's not bad. I think the battery is not doing well. Remember, I put that in there in 2016. So it's had quite a few winters in storage and non-heated storage. But I might get a couple of starts out of it, I hope. It isn't dropping like super fast, but it is dropping. You can see it slowly dropping, and there's no load on it whatsoever. With the light on, yeah, it's dropping more than I'd like to see. So I'll try it out, and if it's no good, I'm gonna grab another battery for it, and once I have another battery for it, or if I do get that, then we'll show you again. But just so you know, if you have an old booster pack, you know, this kind of style, it's gonna have the same kind of battery in there. They are readily available at your local battery store. For me, it's Total Battery. When they say Total Battery, they actually mean it. They pretty well, if you need any kind of a battery, you can almost guarantee they're going to have it or be able to get it very quickly. So this is super easy to do. Don't let it scare you. It's just disconnecting a couple of wires, making sure that you get the correct battery, and throwing it in there. So, you know, you want to save yourself a couple of bucks, because one of those batteries, yeah, they're not cheap. You might spend, I think I paid around $60 for the last one. But if you want to try to buy one of these brand new off the shelf, well, that's going to run you a couple $100. So, you know, if it's still good, it's not busted, the wires are still in good shape. Oh, I do gotta fix that. Everything's still in good shape, so, you know, why not just change the battery and use it? It's perfectly good for what you need it for. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. We're going to be getting into some more things soon. I have a couple of purchases that I've made on the surplus site, so I do have a couple of items that or at least one item right now that I need to go pick up. Please come back, like, subscribe, share the video if you want, and have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.